As we continue to highlight the American Cancer Society's Portraits of Hope, today we meet Carmelita Jeter. Up until this point, we've shared stories of survival. Unfortunately, the reality of breast cancer is that not everyone will beat it. Carmelita lost a very important role model in her life, but shares with us today how her legacy lives on.
When people see me on the track, they thought I was Superwoman.
She is an Olympic gold medalist and the fastest woman alive. You might also know her as Missouri State University track and field coach. Either way, Carmelita Jeter doesn't exactly seem human.
Superwoman needs a timeout. Superwoman has to sit down for a second.
Coach Jet insists the real powers lie elsewhere in the family.
She had a master's, she had her own house, she had a nice car, she got her hair done every Friday. You know, those were big deals. So that was like my superhero. I said, oh gosh, I want to be like my Aunt Brenda when I grow up.
Brenda Washington was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2009. Nike created pink spikes just for Jeter. She was beating it until suddenly the cancer was beating her.
During my Olympic season, I'm training. My aunt gets very, very ill, and then it goes down to months, then it goes down to days, and I didn't want to train anymore. It was the first time in my life that I was hurting. Like, I was a tough girl, tough chick. I lined up, I won, I got it done, and I was falling apart.
So Jeter created Team Jet, a group of sidekicks who walked for Washington. On a March morning in 2012, just before a walk, Coach Jet got a phone call. The phone call. Washington couldn't beat her nemesis. Breast cancer had killed her.
And at this time, I'm thinking, okay, I need to call the people and tell them we're not coming because she can't even do my makeup. Everything's just falling on my face. My cousin calls me and she says, we're coming to the walk. And I said, are you sure? She said, no, everybody said they're coming.
Jeter and her team still root for Aunt Brenda on the track today.
So what I do, what keeps me going, is keeping her name going.
We are the Missouri State track and field team, and we now wear pink.
We're the only team in the Missouri Valley Conference for track and field that have pink jerseys to represent our fight against cancer. And I know every time my girls line up in those pink jerseys, she's smiling.
It's in moments like that she can still hear her, too.
She called me Lita, and I could see her screaming and cheering, Lita, Lita, you better, Lita. I could just see her doing all of these amazing things. I know that she's proud of me. I know that she's looking down and she's saying, you know, we taught you well, we raised you well.
With every breath of every race, that is how a legacy lives on. Now, Carmelita and the American Cancer Society want to make sure that our heroes make it to tomorrow, which is why we're raising money for research at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk.